Hey there again, TikTakers! Do you like literature and theater? We bet many of you do, but even if you don't, surely most of you are familiar with the author we'll be talking about today, Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1964 in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. His parents were John Shakespeare, businessman and politician, and Mary Arden, whose family suffered religious persecution for being Catholic. William was the third of 8 siblings. Not much is known about his childhood and teenage years, beyond how the economic situation of his parents changed and he had to work different jobs. It is believed that William studied at the Stratford Grammar School in his town, but we don't know for sure. In 1582, when he was just 18 years old, William married Anne Hathaway, a 26-year-old woman. He had 3 children with her: Susanna, Judith, and Hammett. William's son would pass away at 11 years old for unknown reasons, and some people believe that Shakespeare implicitly makes references to his son's death in some of his works. Around the year 1590, William moved to London, and experts believe that his family stayed in his home city of Stratford. At the English capital, William had to work different jobs to be able to earn a living. His journey as a playwright and actor would start 2 years later, when he started working for the theatre company Chamberlain's Man, which later on became King's Man. It was in London where a young William Shakespeare started developing his literary career. One of his first successes was the poem Venus and Adonis, published in 1593. However, as you may know, TikTakers, what really gave him international fame wasn't poetry, but theatre plays. One of his first plays to gain a lot of attention was A Midsummer Night's Dream, written by him before the year 1600. At the time, it started appearing what is known nowadays as dark comedies and tragedies, and William went on to write more psychological and deep stories, frequently treating difficult subjects. Among his darkest theatre plays were the famous Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, and Macbeth. These are his 3 most famous plays, and we bet you've heard about them many times before, TikTakers. The tragic story of the Verona lovers is known all over the world, even today, producing awe in everyone who enjoys it for the first time. Some critics even rate this play as the biggest celebration of romantic love in all of literature. After writing dark plays for a while, William then started focusing more on tragic comedies, going back to the irony which characterized his work at the beginning of his career. His last theatre play was The Tempest, written between 1610 and 1613 in his home city of Stratford-upon-Avon. In total, it is believed that he wrote almost 40 theatre plays. William passed away on April 23rd of 1616. That time corresponds to the Julian calendar, which was used in England back then. We don't know the exact cause of his death, but he certainly couldn't have imagined that centuries later people would still be talking about his work. In 1623, his theatre company published posthumously a compilation of his works titled First Folio. It's clear that his quality and talent for writing theatre plays was incredible, and thus William Shakespeare went down in history as one of the best playwrights who have ever existed. However, William's story also has a dark side, TikTakers, as there were many people who were a skeptic of his work. Many believed that his education didn't give him the skills necessary to write such incredible pieces, even speculating that he was secretly representing another writer who didn't want to be known. Either way, these theories could never be demonstrated, and even nowadays we're still studying and talking about William Shakespeare's writings for what they are: true masterpieces. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!